Hello everyone, my name is Cap and welcome back to Mass Effect 2 Legacy Edition. So I kind of went through some parts. I had to make adjustment. Oh, just about messed up just now. We're actually taking off that helmet and looking sexy. Yes, look how sexy my... Okay, actually my face, I forgot his scar. But still sexy. Anyways, we're going to meet the elusive man finally. I really wish this room was a bit more warm. It must be this freaking headset. I do not like having the headset on. It's just, I really don't. I just get warm with them, I guess. Or is it because I turned the fan off? So you guys can hear me without excess noise.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man.
Yes.
I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
He's elusive.
Unnecessary precaution.
What'd you think that?
Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
And what exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the
what do we
universe
know?
is more fragile than we'd like to think.
Yes, tell me.
That one man, one very specific man, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
Okay,
We
I
tried to
have
keep you
got to
as
turn that fan on.
intact
I
as
just
possible.
cannot deal
We
without
need
fam.
Shepard, just as you were when you defeated
The
Sovereign.
Shepherd, I am.
What are the
Shepherd.
Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
If you guys can hear the
We're at
fan,
war.
please let me know in the comments
No
and tell me
one
how
wants to
bad it
admit
is.
But humanity is under attack. While you've been
I'd
sleeping,
appreciate that.
entire colonies have been disappearing.
Maybe I should, if
Human
it doesn't help that I'm
colonies.
right under it,
We
maybe if I go
believe
to
it's
the
someone
side of
working
it,
for the
or like
Reapers,
at
just
the
as
top of my bed,
Sarah
maybe?
hated Sovereign.
Like
You've
a
seen
normal
it
person would
yourself.
lay
You
down.
bested all of them. That's just
Normal.
one reason we chose you.
Let's investigate, shall we? How about
Fighting a war doesn't
what's
seem like
Cerberus?
Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop. If we wait for politicians or the
I say that as
Alliance
I
to act,
lie
no
about
more
being
human
comfortable.
colonies will be left.
Alright. Investigate.
Sovereign
What
was
about the
trying to harvest
abductions?
all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Dust in my eyes, that was
Hundreds
nice.
of thousands of colonists.
And
to
as I
vanish.
am
I'd
deleting
say
the
that
last
fits the
attempt at this
definition of
video.
harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations.
Edit.
I don't know
Where's the
why
delete
they've
button for
suddenly
this shit?
targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
What can I say? I'm a badass. What about the
If this is a
Alliance
threat against
aid?
humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. Their rebuilding still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
Forever, yes, because a 24-minute video is not what we're here for. Alright, investigate. Why me?
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique, not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity
Oh.
at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was
that
worried you'd
sounded
be
a little
resistant. She's not usually wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire.
Yeah, I'll bring up
you
that
expect
old
me to trust
wounds.
them?
Yes.
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
I'll get what you're looking for and be back before you know it.
Good to hear it. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the
I
rest.
should take you out, which I... At least it didn't threaten me. Yay, I can spend points. Scholar, unlock new... Okay. And I will look at the codex entries on my own time. Right now, I want is... that. Combat mystery. Interesting. Let's see here. Adrenaline rush. Consecutive. Oh, that's all I had? Okay. Okay, and then there was nothing to add for them. Alright. This is a lot to go on for, by the way. Unlike... elevator ride done? Sorry. I thought we were still motoring. Once again, I had to do like I'm gonna be working on a lot of things.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
For someone who spent 2 years putting me back together, you don't seem real fond of me.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for.
Oh.
Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
Interesting. Sorry, I'm working on something.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
Oh,
I
relative
wasn't
to
in
the
charge.
game.
The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have
Like
changed?
what?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that
Definitely
might
would've,
limit your
probably.
potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
And
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
Sorry, my brain
I'm
was
not looking
thinking
for a
about
friend,
that.
Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Did you
Where
and
did
Jacob
you
serve
train?
together in the Alliance?
No, the elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
It's obvious you're not
Okay.
interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Alright. What about the other guy? Also... It definitely was... Sounds like I'm breathing pretty hard when I do that. Alright, let's head to Freedom's Progress. Let's do it! Weapon. That sounds like fun. Cerberus funding. Let's do it! If your enemy's health bar is right, it may be immune to special attacks until you breach its defense. Fascinating. Kill him.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Investigate
find at the other
colonies.
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappeared. We've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
I appreciate that.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Alright. Alright, so someone could still be alive.
Just keep your eyes open. We're looking for anything that tells us who did this.
Understood, Commander. With luck, we'll find something that was missed at the other colonies.
Then we can find out who's behind it and get some payback.
Yeah, boy! It's quiet already. I don't like that. Alright, now I gotta remember the combat again, because it's been, like in the last one I first tried this, my combat skills were not great. Ooh. Ooh. Good. Thank you. Good.
Field is clear!
No. I lied. Alright, anything I want to look at around here? Anything? Alright. Hands in the air! Hands in the air!
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Oh boy.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Salvage. Okay, definitely missed that the first time around. Or was it the second time? Alright. Let's do this! Actually, I'm gonna switch to this because I
Hear that? Sounds like friends.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies. On our right!
Ow, ow.
Shoot them before they take out your shields.
Ow.
That one hit!
Ow. Oh, you're still alive, are you? You're not. Oh, well, that's... Oh, I forgot to use... I forgot to use health. Also, that doesn't... It doesn't... I kind of forgot. I forgot how to play. Clearly, forgot controls. I'm so silly. And sorry. Whoopsie poopsies! I made oopsies. That's never happened. That didn't happen last time. Alright, did I get the salvage at least? I did. Alright. Alright,
Hear
ow.
that? Sounds like fender smecks.
Strange. Were disabled at the other colonies. Make activity.
Alright, Alright, get down! No!
That's me, Shepard!
Alright.
Slash shield.
Gotta wait till the shields return. Oh, hi! Ouch.
Critical system damage. Critical system damage.
Is everyone okay? You okay, Peppy? You okay, Bush? Be more careful, people. Come on. Yeah, I do prefer the first game's controls, to be honest. Because it's just a little... I don't know, I can't explain this. Also, trying to hack. Alright, nope. This. Oh, right, I can't. Right, I can't do that, right? Okay, and I'm a little... I can't do anything. Wrong buttons. I'm just awful at this. Alright, there's that. That, boom. And... because I have a memory of a hamster guinea pig. I don't know. Anyways, I got that. Bypass complete. Also, love to be able to see anything that I'm doing. What am I stuck on? The table. Okay.
Charge him up!
Whoa. Who, what, when, where, why? Point. Alright. You get better. Need to get a lot better. Miranda, I love you, but you need to move. That batoot. Head to the air!
Stop right there!
Raza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait,
Raza.
Shepard?
I'm not taking any
Raza.
chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons
How
down!
do you know I'm Cerberus?
Shepard? Is
Oh,
that-
maybe it's the album. Maybe.
You're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Raza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander
Oh.
Shepard.
Why is your
That'd be
old
good.
commander
Welcome,
working
baby.
for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
Cerberus rebuilt me, but I'm not taking their orders. We can discuss the specifics once I know why you're here.
One of our people was
Yeah.
here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Wobbly.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed
Yes.
our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got
Yes,
a job
we
to do.
can talk about it
Agreed.
later. Not
we'll
on
work
my
together
time.
to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio
Sounds like a
contact.
plan, baby.
Will do. Good luck,
I'm just
Shepard.
gonna call everyone
Whatever
baby.
happens, it's
Bubba.
good to have you back.
Switch to this gun, because, wait, was this the one I was pointing? Kid said, yeah, looks like it was. Hello. Baby. Baby. Babies.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning.
Oh, you mean the
We'll
things
take
that
care of
just... Yeah, wait, were those not it? Sorry, I'm little confused. Oh, by the way, see you. Yeah, I remember you. loser. Let's see, there's that. Oh, I didn't think that was the right one. That was wrong. My bad. Oh, what? What is this bullshit? That better, this better, I knew I should have saved. Gosh darn it, me not doing the thing I need to do. This is turning worse than the last video. Somehow. Well, I guess when you do retry things, you tend to be... No, when you retry, you usually get better. Normally.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Yeah, I got it.
I'll take care of him.
Thank you for just being there. Yes, there's this and this. Nope. This and this. This. Oh. Okay. I am just the... Okay. So, it didn't let me retry the first time. What's going on here? Am I just stupid? I am just being awful today. My goodness. This is awful. This is my... I don't think it is the first video that I tried doing. Yeah, let's call it first video.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Yeah.
Thanks for the warning.
Yeah, I saw them.
They've seen it.
Again with this. That's not the same. This is... Nope, there's... Alright, 2,000 crits. Okay. Now I'm gonna save here and hope to God it doesn't freaking happen again. Alright, let's see, anything? FBI, open up!
Use overload on him.
Hold on.
Target down.
There we go! One left!
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Yes. FBI, open up! Okay, I really think so. There's no problems here.
Taking cover!
Yeah, because I'm trusting this not.
Heading to cover!
Grabbing cover.
Oh, come on.
Understood.
What is this bullshit? Wrong thing. Overload that.
Yes!
Yep. Alright. Let's see, wait, what can I do? I forget. Disruptor. This weapon is already using this ammo. Alright, cool. Get down. Alright, use that there.
One less.
Oh, I see you there.
Hurry, Shepard. We are inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vito first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Just in case I don't know how bad I'm hurt. And also, I'm gonna switch to this bad boy here. And also... grab this.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Some salvage here. I'm going to also save so we don't have another issue. Don't look like a moron.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Yes. Alright, so...
Heading to cover!
Take cover! Oh, wait, I think I was just the wrong cover. Oh, gosh. Ooh.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Speaking of bitch, I've seen...
Overlook!
Wait, hold on. Nope. Nope.
Take out their shield.
Alright, wait. Can, I do that again? Can I get another, overload? Oh. Ouch. Oh. Dope. Health pack, please, would be nice. Why couldn't I do that earlier? Was I not... Thank you, team. Good thing this is why we have teamwork. This is getting very difficult. Sheesh. Oh man, they're all dead. Okay, this is already active, right? Interesting. Wait. Sam was already equipped. Interesting. Okay.
This should come in handy.
Scan. You can upgrade things, you say? Interesting. Don't need that. Want this and that. I'm saving, not... I'm gonna save on every single one of these, really? That's kinda sad, me, but whatever. I have accepted this. I thought I almost messed that up somehow. Don't even know why I thought that, but I did, because I'm probably freaking paranoid. Alright. That's wait, excuse me. Wait, no, I saw that. Refined iridium. That's the stuff. That's the sweet thing of success right there. Secrets, where be you? Secrets, where are me? Okay, definitely not unlimited sprint. What I see? Okay. I was just checking. And also, bam, baby, I got muscles. Was I wait. Wait a second. Oh wait, I need to check on Tally. That's right, because she's my friend. Me or more. No, I'll never tell.
This is
Tally.
your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry. I'm sorry. I care, Tally. I care for you, baby. Care for my people. Victor, surrender.
Monsters coming back. Mex will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Have to hide. Mex will protect. Swarms come. You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Why didn't the colonists
Tell
fight
us what
back,
happened.
Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
What's a collector?
That some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his Enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Investigate.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere.
Ah, that's what those
They
is.
find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more
Okay,
about the
collectors.
collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
What happened next?
Go on, Victor.
The monsters took the
Victor.
people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. we could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
That sounds
What's
dangerous.
the mission?
What are you doing?
I don't think Cerberus needs to hear about it, but it's in Geth space. That should tell you how important it is.
I forget. Let me just check the old. I'm gonna say he should go with Tally, just because I'm awesome like that. Just.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omni-Tool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
I don't think Vitor this mattered. But yet, other than like looking like a pro or renegade or whatever you call it.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
The Omega-4.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Oh dear.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
Good point.
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
Oh,
You're holding
what
something
aren't you
back.
telling me?
How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
I
Agreed.
ain't waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
Go on.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's
What about
Ashley Williams?
Ashley.
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Erdnot
Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What
Good
about
for
Tally?
him. Tally?
She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
Garrus?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Liara
Liara?
Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Huh.
Okay, I get
Interesting.
it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre.
I'm a Spectre.
Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If
Yeah,
you
that's
think you
unlikely.
could convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Yeah, boy.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Hell yeah, baby. Is that what I think it is? My baby, back baby, back baby, back baby. Please tell me what its name is, Joker. Just let me hear its name.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Oh, well, okay. I was hoping for Normandy Mach 2. Of course, Normandy. Yes! I should have waited just a few more seconds. Oh well. Normandy is back, baby. Yeah. Yeah. And we're off. It's good to be home. Level up, boy! Alright. Looking good. Looking real good. I missed this.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
Thank you. Thank you, Jacob. I appreciate that
I've
a
been
lot.
looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Good.
Without that
Good
countermeasure,
point.
we'll be helpless if we ever run into the collectors.
Acquiring Professor
Yeah.
Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
Who?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Having an AI in charge of the Normandy system should give us an advantage.
Actually, I am not in control of the ship, Commander. Due to the potential dangers of a rogue AI, Cerberus has severely restricted my capabilities. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing
anyone
it
else I
takes
should
more
meet?
than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Salute. Ye. The galaxy map. Private terminal. Use your private terminal to get status updates on your squad. Interesting. Armory. Select weapons for your squad from the armory. Nice. Use the elevator to access Normandy's other decks. Oh. I'm gonna get a little comfortable for this. Captain Scores go personalize your custom periods. Oh, baby, I will. I'll get all comfortable. Acquire the professor to research and upgrades for your squad's equipment. I must acquire this professor. Yes. Yes, I must do this thing. That is that. Alright. Hello. 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 Nice to meet ya. How we all doodling? Controls examine. Oop. What? I'm gonna assume I did something. Be not. Oh, there's so many things popping up. Ah, so many pops. Project Firewalker, come. Alright. Oh, wait, what was that? You saw that. What was that? Nope, one there. Flight controls. Codex
Primary
entries.
system's clear.
Now, why would I want to... Why would
Man,
I
when
close
wouldn't
that?
get to go planet side, wading through muck, getting shot in the face. Yeah, that is the life.
Yes, Shepard.
Edie?
I want to know more about
Let's talk
you.
about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with
You
Joker?
and Joker.
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Why are you named
Your
Edie?
name.
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Where are you?
Your
My
location.
core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
What do you do aboard
Your
the
job.
ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the elusive man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly
That's
useful.
impressive.
Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, who's putting it out there.
The elusive
That's a
man
little
has
harsh,
monitoring
man.
devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship.
Yeah, sorry about the
He has
fans,
an
guys.
interest in monitoring our progress.
The elusive man has
He has
monitoring
invested
devices?
most of
sorry.
Cerberus's
I
resources into the
thought
design and
additional
construction
functions?
of the
Restricted
ship.
functions. Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Let's discuss something
Alert.
else.
Ready.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
What sort of resources does
Resources?
Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Block?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
How is Cerberus
Structure
organized?
Cerberus?
Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
How many
So how many
cells are
operations
there?
is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Okay.
How did Cerberus
Building
replicate
them?
the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Dang it!
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
What's this area of
What
the
is this
ship?
room?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Okay.
Can you believe
Stop
this,
Joker.
Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Enjoy it, Joker. If we're stuck here, we might as well let them pamper us.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a cruise shirt? Because this is my favorite you have no choice ever.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
Yeah, I'll save that for the off-hour cameras. Have an AI watch me 24/7. Jerks.
I thought he was like gonna say something about jerking off, and I was. Oh, I miss Joker. Oh, I missed him. He's so funny. So funny. Alright, who else do we got to talk to? I missed Joker. His personality makes me very. Also, hello, Yeoman
I'm Yeoman
Chambers.
Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team,
Pleasure's
Ms.
mine.
Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Sure.
Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I like Kelly. I think
How do you feel about being
I
assigned
found
to
the
the Normandy?
girl.
I
But
was
again, I'm
handpicked
not
by
sure
the
for
Elusive
anything.
Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry.
We won't.
We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
I might
I'd
do more than
embrace you.
catch you, Kelly.
Now that's an enticing thought. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
No,
Okay.
thank you.
Maybe we'll talk later.
Oh, we'll be talking later, alright. Oh, hell yeah, I did a new save just in case, I may have,
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Thank you, Edie. What's this? Weapons locker, Edie.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory,
Oh, okay, that's
where small
sooner-
arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new
Arc
models.
projector and arc anti-. Interesting. Interesting. Now, these all my weapons, or what's going on here? Fascinating. Oh. Interesting. Fascinating. That looks fascinating. I am very... excuse me, Jacob. Oh. Hi.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the Elusive Man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything. Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
I'm more interested in just talking.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard.
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Probably the same as everyone else. I just want to figure out what the real threat actually is. Got no problem with risk. I just need a clear goal. Anything else, Commander?
What do you think of the state of the crew?
We don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side. Anything else, Commander?
I understand you made quite an impact after you left the Alliance.
Miranda and I stopped a Batarian plan to release a biological agent on the Citadel. That's when I first met her. It took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back. Saved a citadel like you, but what's the saying? Good deeds like pissing yourself in dark pants? Warm feeling, but no one notices. The whole thing was hushed, like they're good at doing. But I know what I did.
Good to know.
And I'm proud of it.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Interesting. Alright, what's this way? Can't go there. Alright. Edie?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the Elusive Man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one link to each world.
I've never heard of a
Quantum what now?
entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially,
Explain to
two
my brain.
subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the Elusive Man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the Elusive Man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum...
Okay, right.
To contact 100...
Sorry.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Alright, anything else that I need to do? Edie is very helpful. Edie.
A scientist is required to use the technical lab.
Alright, I get it. I need big brains. Okay, apparently I'm not big brain enough for this. Okay.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you.
This area of the ship.
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage control efforts. While Normandy is flown from the bridge, during combat, the commanding officer issues orders from the CIC.
Man, that's awesome. Private terminal. I could cycle appearances. The convict. Upgrades, about upgrades, okay. Oh. Okay, I should probably read these. Archive messages. Okay. Thank you, Kelly. You're very helpful in everything you do. Also, I wonder if I miss an ED somewhere in here. I feel like there should be like one right here somewhere, or maybe not. Maybe that's not what that is. Okay, maybe that's just connected to that. I didn't think about that. Okay, I was in time. I'm alert. Technology's amazing, isn't it? Hey, baby. Alright. Elevator. Engineering? Check out engineering. Is there anything in engineering that I just want to check out? This is my ship, baby. It's my world. Monitoring station. Okay. Continue Mass Effect code entries. Okay. Alright. Edie?
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm...
That's all for now.
Oh, whoops. I want to hear that.
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
Interesting.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, that weasel Udina backslid on the Reaper Menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
Investigate.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started...
She flew in the first
Okay, I already did that. Sorry.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
Nice.
So why did you join?
Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
Aww.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Ah, daddy.
I bet you could
Anything
find
else?
Are you set up okay?
I bet you could
Anything
find
else?
Okay.
Will do, Commander. What can we do for your area? Will do, Commander.
Okay, just the
I'm
same
amazed
too.
the
Okay.
shipment came down to see us.
Edie?
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
Thank you, Edie. Love you. That's a big boy. A big one. Alright. Let's see here. You two continue on with the good work. I will be something. Checking what's down here. Ah, stuck. Oh my gosh, I could easily get lost down here for a long period of time. Maybe. Okay, maybe it's not that big. Okay, it's not that big. Never mind. It's just really, really dark. Unnecessary darkness. What's this way? Other went this way. This way, then. Wait. Well,
Access to this room is currently restricted.
damn it. Well, poopy. Alright, there's that, and... Alright, that's just restricted, okay. And let's see here. Alright, there. Crew quarters. Yeah, but I don't know what noises I'm making, but okay. Just moving on. Edie. How do you think Edie would just be Edie? Edie. Men's restroom. Let's check if the men's restroom is up to date. Yep, seems fine to me. Before I make any mistakes. Oh wait a minute. Is it gonna do what I think it's gonna do?
Access to life support is the port observation deck is closed until needed.
Thank you, Edie. Crew quarters open up.
She's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Wow. That's a lot for me to take in. I'll make sure she has a first birthday, and if I fail, well... And I'm sorry. Well, there's no one even in here. Women's restroom.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship. The
Everyone
starboard
shut up.
observation deck is closed until needed.
I went to... will Edie say anything else? Nope. Okay. Do you think there'd be like an achievement or something, or some...
Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
I just love this. I'm loving the commentary in this game. Let me just tell you that now. I am loving it. Stasis pods. Main battery. Main battery? Main battery. Main battery?
The gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
Okay. Edie, where the hell are you?
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. As Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You have everything you
need anything?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
How can I help?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I had that, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Investigate responsibilities.
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Oh boy.
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Alright.
You have everything.
If you happen to find any of those supplies on the list,
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Alright. I thought Edie would pop up somewhere in here.
Commander
Dr.
Shepard.
Chakwas?
I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
I'm shocked
Surprising.
too.
Even to me. Yet,
I was fingers crossed
here I
too, but
am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor,
come
you've been with
on.
the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus
Joining the
type,
Cerberus.
Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith
Damn
that your
straight.
dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Do you have everything you want?
I even had a bottle
I'll
of
keep an
Ceres-
eye out for our
Oh,
replacement.
you needn't. Commander.
okay, I did get the brandy request. Okay, cool.
What's
Edie?
this area of the ship?
The sick bay. It is equipped to provide short-term emergency care. In the event of critical injury, personnel must be transferred to a fully equipped medical facility.
Thank you, Edie. Love you, baby.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Damn it. Alright, where is Edie over? Okay, there's gotta be an Edie somewhere in here. Where is she? Edie? Girl, where the heck are you? Maybe I missed her somewhere in the crew quarters. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, no, that's nothing. So is Edie just not existing over here? Mess Sergeant. Strange. So there's no Edie in here at all. Very strange. Talk to good old Miranda.
Commander.
Miranda.
What can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the information.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I didn't investigate, though. Baby.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Investigate.
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the elusive man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the elusive man, updating our status.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Edie. Miranda. Wait, you don't have a bedroom? Oh, right. Sorry, I didn't see the bed. I'm stupid. Alright. So, weird that I don't see an Edie right now. Very strange. Really, there is not an Edie right now. Alright. Then, I guess Captain's deck. And then I guess from there we'll just end the video. Oh, well, actually, we'll check about where we need to be going before I do that. Yeah, okay. Oh, Edie.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
The loft, you say? Interesting. Medal of Honors. Interesting. Alright. Private terminal. Unread messages. Oh, wait, I don't have any. Alright. Alright. I don't have any fish. That's very sad. Also, did I see something about music? Server's cabin. Okay, I think it's all the way over here. Okay. Maybe. I'm good. Armor locker. I'm gonna assume I'll be able to upgrade those in some other time. As for I like the simple look. Armor customizations. Map bid. Assume that one's finally silence. Alright. Alright, combat deck. Nice. So that was pretty much everything. Lovely. Alright. Save here. Actually, hold on. Save this. And save here. Alright, so galaxy map. Let's take a look here. Alright.
We're too low on fuel to leave the system under thruster power.
Not a clue what the heck I'm doing right now. What does that even mean?
Probe away. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment. Probe launched. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
Okay, I figured out how to do this, okay.
Probe launched. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles.
Alright, where is Earth Element 0, though?
Launching probe. Launching probe.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, I think that will do for now, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, I tip my cap off to you. Please leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Caps off. Bye.